Can I come into the out now?
No, you cannot come into the out now.
But I can. You are just having to take away the piece of wood.
I am a pious man. No temptation can stray me from the path of God. Count Frollo, there is an extra thick gypsy girl outside with no shoes on.
Stop having sex! This species needs to die!
You look lonely. I can fix that.
I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake.
Uh-oh, looks like someone felt pressured to have crushes at a very young age and now can't tell the difference between romantic and platonic attraction.
Good. I like it. Yes, I agree. Oh, shut up, Louis. Who would have thought that?
Come out here and face me like a man.
My pronouns are they, them. Oh, shit, my bad.
Come out here and face me like a person.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Now,
prepare to die! Huh?
Oh, I know it ain't the consequences of my actions. You know it's your boy.
Asexual, the lack of sexual attraction. Aromantic, the lack of romantic attraction. Aromantic asexual, the lack of sexual and romantic attraction. Art by Pause of Pride.
So something that I never understood when I came out to people as asexual was they would look at me and they'd be like, wow, I wish I was asexual. I'd be so productive. I'd get so much stuff done. Like, how much time do you spend being horny? And it's also very bold of you to assume I do anything productive.
One thing that will never cease being amusing to me is the fact that people on the ace spectrum, whether they're asexual, aromantic, demisexual, graysexual, wherever they lie on that spectrum, tend to fall in one of three categories. Either they are some of the dirtiest minded people you've ever met in your life, completely oblivious when it comes to anything sex related, or a really strange combo of the two. And I've already had this theory for a while, but it was confirmed when the other night I was hanging out with two of my friends who were also on the ace spectrum, and we had a perfect example of each one of those categories. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm the strange combo. What a surprise.
Hey, how do you identify? Oh, aromantic. Oh, what's that? Oh, basically I just don't have a desire to have a romantic relationship. No, you haven't found the right person. There is no right person. That's kind of the point. I don't want to be in a romantic relationship with anyone. I mean, platonic relationships sound great. I love those. Oh, so you're asexual. Like a plant? Okay, first of all, that is not what asexual is. And second, no, I'm aromantic, not asexual. They're different. This is just so sad. You're gonna be alone forever. No, I actually have kids. My best friend lives with me. I'm not alone. Yeah, but you'll never love. Not romantically, but I love a lot of other people and things. But that's not love. You're right. Let me go tell my kids that you said I don't love them. Okay. Wait.
Ranking characters deemed asexual by their creators for convenience as an actual asexual. Because a lot of characters' creators will call them asexual in public when they don't want to talk about their sexuality and when they don't want people to think they're gay, even though we know that asexuals are a valid part of the LGBTQIA community. Starting with Mr. Clean, it's a funny joke, I like it, but it feels a little bit like a stereotype about asexuals and their relationship to the world, and it feels a little bit like the men who come into my comments angry that anyone is having sex. I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10. Maybe the OG deemed asexual so they didn't have to talk about his sexuality, SpongeBob. But you know what? I like that it's based on actual sponges and they really have embraced it recently. 8 out of 10. The Sesame Street creator saying that all the Muppets are asexual because they're puppets is boring. And we all know that Gonzo fucks chickens. 2 out of 10. With the huge exception of Bert and Ernie, they are QPR and what they have is beautiful. 1,000 out of 10.
Ace! Arrows! Did you guys think I was gonna forget about you? No, let's go! Character has no canon sexuality or love interest. Ace and Arrow. It's free real estate. Straight boy, I like cats. Lesbian, same. Straight girl, I like male chickens. Gay, me also. Bisexual, I like both. Pansexual, doesn't matter, I'll take anything. Asexual, watching through a one-sided glass window within their lab. Interesting. I used to think that friends with benefits meant people who platonically got married for tax reasons. In other news, I probably should have realized I was asexual earlier than I did. Why, when you say I had a dream about you, people always assumed it was a sexual dream? No, mofo. I went to McDonald's and you were the cashier asking me if I wanted to supersize my meal. Coming of age movies need to be less horny. When I was a teenager, all I thought about was my pet mouse and illegally downloading music and how cool subways are. Me does nothing and am content not having a physical relationship. Aphobes give hate and negativity. Me, I expect nothing, and yet I am still let down.
Let's talk about Cupiosexuals and Cupioromantics. This is one of my most requested micro labels, so I know a bunch of y'all gonna relate. Cupio means to desire or long for. Cupiosexuals are people who experience little to no sexual attraction, but still have a desire for a sexual relationship. They are usually sex favorable, but not always. Sometimes they simply fancy the idea of a sexual relationship, but don't have the intention of actually pursuing one. The aromantic counterpart is a Cupioromantic, who experiences little to no romantic attraction, but still has a desire for a romantic relationship or an appreciation for romance. Perhaps they enjoy cuddles and long walks on the beach, but have no idea who the heck they'd like to do that with. I'm sure these identities can be a little confusing and isolating at times, but I know there's more than one of you out there. Leave a comment and make some Cupio friends, or maybe even a queer platonic partner. I'm now endorsing TikTok QPRs. Do I want to be their friend, or do I want to be their partner? What if I told you there was another option? Today, in part 4 of Ace Ed, we will be discussing QPRs. QPR stands for Queer Platonic Relationship. A QPR is a relationship in which lines between platonic and romantic are blurred. It is perfect for those of us who have trouble differentiating between platonic, romantic, and/or sexual attractions. It is rule-bending and uncommon because society has a weird way of making everything black and white. I should rename this series 50 Shades of Gray Area because that's where I'm trying to be. QPRs are most commonly used amongst aspec people, but it's not exclusive to them. What does a QPR look like? Whatever the queer platonic partners are comfortable with. They could be monogamous, poly, involve different levels of physical or emotional affection. No two QPRs have to look the same. Build your own, customize it, and most importantly, communicate.
Merch available at tiktokbunny.live/merch. Shop now.